It's another whirlwind of a day at E39 stores. Wrapping up Thursday night feels like a Tuesday. I think I say that every week. Today, at least this afternoon, was the inspection on this guy. 2008 E60 M5 in 4 rod bearings, manual transmission conversion, and an inspection. So inspection's completed, kind of par for the course. This is a real nice car. It's got some wear and tear on it. It's 190 something thousand kilometers. I don't know why the cluster switched to KMs, but it did. So what is that, 120-ish? I don't know. My conversion sucks. Not crazy high mileage is what I'm trying to say. And it's not particularly modified. We haven't found any aftermarket, anything shady or janky besides that being incorrect. This plastic flap should sit behind the rocker cover. Needs front and rear brakes, pads and rotors, needs all 4 front control arms, all 4 rear upper control arms, needs front stabilizer links, the oil filter housing canister thing is leaking. Kind of just normal E60 M5 stuff, a little bit of deferred maintenance, diff input seals leaking, diff bushing looks really tired, the rear one, the big one in the subframe. But otherwise, just par for the course. So delivered that to the customer. He's going to take time to review that tonight and tomorrow morning. We're going to have a conversation tomorrow and see what else makes sense for this visit. Martin was working on the 750 today that's out back right now. It's the 2000 750 IL with a M73 V12. We're doing power steering hoses in that, which is going to be an absolute bitch because there's zero room under that engine bay to get in there and work. This is not that. As I said, it's Outback. But today he was working on the exhaust or the O2 sensor diag. So one of the sensors has a ever-present fault code, swapped it with known good sensors. Fault code still exists. So we found some damaged wires up under the car. So I think he got that apart, made some wiring repairs, put it back together. Then it ran out of gas. So we had to go buy some gas in a can, get some fuel in it, and see if the fault codes return. This one up here is a really nice car that just got a thermostat yesterday. Now we're waiting for the ABS module to return from a rebuild service. Once that goes in and he gets back in town, we'll be delivering that one. This one's waiting on a rear diffuser. Paint shop failed to repaint that, so it's still down there. Then when it's done being painted, it's got to go over to Elite Finish to get ceramic coating on it, at which point it can come back and go on the car. And then it's just a matter of getting a service and review video done. We've done a bunch of work on this car before. Somehow I've never made a video on it, and it is a magnificent example of an E39 M5. You can just see the paint quality in here is amazing. It's 55,000 miles. It's almost a perfect car. Just yesterday, it got a brand new windshield seal, cowl, side grille extensions, all that stuff. New, pretty, perfect. Both of mine are in here tonight. Both of mine are really dirty. I haven't cleaned them in about 3 weeks. There's no time. I'm just running ragged trying to keep things moving here at the shop. Maybe tomorrow, probably not, but maybe tomorrow we'll have some time for a cleanup. Probably take the M5 home this weekend, but we had some light rain out there and the X5 hasn't been driven in quite a while, so I'm going to exercise it a little bit. Earlier today was writing estimates for the black 740 that's out back. That's very time consuming because I don't have all the jobs saved as templates. I have to go create them. And then about 3 hours this afternoon was checking in about 70% of what you see on this table. Every one of these boxes is full of hundreds of parts, fasteners. I get this bag, just a massive bag full of random nuts and bolts, all unlabeled. Thankfully, I recognize most of them and at least know the last 3 digits of the part numbers. But you've got to go verify it and check in. Each part individually, change the flag tag, put customer names on them, label them, put them in bags. And all of this ultimately stems from having to shut down our operations for effectively 2 weeks while they did the parking lot paving. I didn't schedule anything to come in. We completed almost everything that was already in here, pushed out, 7 cars that one Friday a few weeks ago. And then we were kind of sitting on nothing. Then, boom, it's like hitting the reset button. We take in 6 or 7 cars for MPIs. We start that process, and I'm ordering maybe 200 or 300 parts every day. They're all coming in, so we've got to figure out, well, whose cowl is this? We have 3 cowls, so it doesn't matter who gets what, but they all have to be checked in. Wheel bearings, brakes, door seals, interior trim, you name it. So, wow, that was a couple hours today to get through that and check all this stuff in, even with help from both Martin and Alan. With that, it's almost 8. I'm going to head out of here. This is an early night for me now. I'll be home before 8:20. We'll get some dinner, get some rest, come in here tomorrow, Friday, wrap up the week. We received another manual for an M6 that's going to be coming in January. So that's good news. Appears to be undamaged. The tabs aren't broken. Only thing I see that's broken, well, it's slinging some sort of oil in here. I don't know if that was from a rear main on the car it came out of. We'll have to get a look at the input seal, but The little pivot thing adapter is broken off, so we're going to have to pound that out. Hopefully the hole's open from here. It is, so we'll tap that out and replace it. That's it. Talk to you guys tomorrow, Friday night.